What's going on, everybody? This is Check the Gate, and welcome to Battlefield 1 Open Beta Benchmarks on PC. Let me go over my specs. I'm running an i7 4790K at 4.0 gigahertz at stock speeds, a 980 Ti with 6 gigabits of VRAM, 16 gigs of memory at 1600 megahertz, the latest Windows 10 Pro 64-bit version, and Nvidia driver version 372.70. And that is game ready for World of Warcraft Legion, Battlefield 1 Open Beta, Deus Ex Mankind Divided, and Quantum Break on Steam. Now keep in mind, I'm going to be doing 3840 by 2160 at 144 Hertz. That's my monitor's refresh rate, even though I don't acquire 60 frames per second on this 980 Ti. I am running it on 4K through Nvidia's control panel DSR Dynamic Super Resolution. So let's go straight to the settings really quick. And let's go to video. And as you see here, 3840 by 2160 at 144 Hertz. And that is full screen, vertical sync off, field of view 90, although it goes all the way up to 105. I suggest you leave it at 90, 95. It's all personal preference, but it becomes very fisheye lens the higher you go, especially in this game. The same effect it had on Battlefront. Now also, the motion blur, I don't like it in first-person shooters, first-person multiplayer shooters, but for the sake of this test, I'm going to keep it on for you guys. Keep in mind, if you turn motion blur off, you're going to gain and win anywhere from 3 to 4, even 5 frames per second, so look into that. Also, depth of field, that is a graphic that the video card renders. If you don't want to use it, you don't have to. It's not necessary, but for effect, we're going to keep it on. That eats about 1 or 2 frames per second. Now let's go to the advanced. Everything here is set on ultra, and resolution scale is 42%. That is default to your resolution. Some people are going to 50 and even 100, and they're seeing their frames tank. So just keep it at 42 no matter which resolution you go to. And that is something weird with DICE. Hopefully that'll get fixed to either 50 or 100 when the game goes gold. The UI scale, I have it at 100%. That is the mini-map and the kill feed, everything you see around you. It scales when you go to 4K. When you go to 4K and leave it at 0 or 50%, everything is very small and hard to read. So for this test, we're going to keep it at 100. And when I go back to 1080p, my native resolution, I'll probably keep it at 50. Now, you only have 2 versions of anti-aliasing. They're very cheap, FXAA and medium and high, and TAA. FXAA was introduced with the 600 series. TAA was introduced with the later on, I believe, in the 900 series, but also introduced later on was MFAA, which you can turn on in your NVIDIA control panel and then force that through in-game by keeping this off. But those are little tricks I can show you guys in another video. But for now, let's keep it on the highest, and I'll see you guys in-game. All right, so we're in-game. Now, keep in mind, the top left-hand corner is my benchmarks. Right now, we're running at 44 frames per second. You're going to see some dips to low 40s, maybe 38, 39, but for the most part, it'll stay at around this level. I get some spikes, though, to high 40s, maybe 50, 51, but no, I cannot break 60 frames per second 4K maxed out on a 980 Ti. So let's get to it, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you in the next one.
objective Freddy. We have lost objective Charlie. We have lost objective Duff. We have lost objective Freddy. We have taken objective apples.
Bomba gönderiyorum.
We have taken objective apples.